Welcome back to the second episode in my YouTube channel. Today I will show you a little bit more the DWX-Series transmitter. The DWX-Series is the digital wireless system from Sony, which I gave you an overview in the first episode. And let's look a little bit what the transmitters are doing and what they look like. Let's start with the DWTB 01. That's the digital wireless transmitter body pack number 1, which is this one, which comes in a soft case. Looks like this. And on the soft case, you have a belt clip, which you can change in different directions, 90 degrees turn. So you can mount it upwards or sidewards. And let's take it out and we'll see what we get. So it comes in this way. It's a magnesia housing. It's very light. It's under 60 grams without batteries. And it has this standard battery holder, which we use on all Sony transmitters since more than 20 years. So what is in the box? You get also an XLR cable, which is a cable from a 3-pin XLR to this high-rose connector, which we have here on top. So you can use this for an external microphone or for a line-in signal. There's also some USB cable from standard USB to micro USB for some software updates, and some adapters from standard USB to micro USB. This is only needed if you do some software updates, and you can use any micro USB cable from your mobile phone or wherever you get from one. And there's also a spare battery case inside that you can change battery very quickly. So that is what you get in the box. Let's take the box away and let's look what we have. So this is the battery holder. Let's use some batteries. It's standard AA 1.5 volt batteries or 1.2 volt rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries, or you can also use 1.5 volt lithium-ion batteries if you like. Coming in, one with the plus in this direction and one with the plus in the other direction. That's all. Job done. Yeah, if you switch it on, you see the great OLED display, which shows you all the information like audio input, the output power, the name, and all the things you can see in the menu. So what is the idea of the battery pack? Like this. Let's take another one out from here. It's the same. So the idea of the battery pack is that you can change battery very quickly. These are empty batteries, not working. So what you could do is take another one and connect it like this. It goes very, very quick. It's much easier than open the flap and changing batteries. So that's the idea of the battery holder, which works very, very good. And that's why you have two inside the package, one for use and one for changing batteries very quickly. Again, the material is magnesia. It's very light. The body pack is included batteries 125 grams. So very thin, just I think 12 millimeters and about 70 millimeters wide. It has a standard SMA antenna connector. So if you like, you can change the antenna very easily. And of course, you can use any SMA antenna which fits the frequency range of the transmitter. We have 3 different frequency ranges. I will show this in the graph later what we get, but you can see the version here on the back side. It's the 33 to 40. I hope you can see it, or the camera is focused on this. So that's the DWTB 01, the body pack. Yeah, don't forget the connector is a 4-pin high-rose connector. Fits very well with any Sony microphone like ECM77 or 66 or the 88. This connector we use since, I think, 35 years. It's a tough connector, never breaks, never get any problems, but is not the smallest one. If you like to use other microphones, you can use an adapter like this one from DPA. So that's the 6008 adapter from DPA. Then you have the micro dot connector here on top, and you can use any DPA microphone. Or if you like to have a Lemo, we have a Lemo modification kit. So then you have a Lemo connector, which gives you then the Lemo socket in the body pack. Yeah, the Lemo is smaller, but the Lemo can break. The Hyros never breaks. But if you have all your mics in your rental department or in your theater opera with Lemo, then it makes sense to use the Lemo modification kit and get your Lemo connector on the body pack. 2 LEDs showing you some information like power, battery, low, or audio input. I will show later in another video the display directly from the camera, and then you can see what you can switch in the menu. Let's go to the second transmitter. It's the DWTB-01, the plug-on. Has the same technology inside like the body pack, but it has a helical antenna, which is here behind the front. The front is not metal, the front is plastic. Has the same battery holder, so very simple. Switch it on and doing the job. And you see, if I put it in, there is no Windows CE inside or any Linux or something. It is a very, very rough software inside, which is very small, and it powers up in under 400 milliseconds. Yeah, the DWTB-01, the plug-on, has another form factor, but the same technology inside, and of course an XLR connector, which fits to any XLR microphone, a 3-pin one, so you can use your shotguns or your condenser microphones, because this plug-on can be switched on with 48 volt phantom power. So it's very simple. Go to the menu, switch on 48 phantom power, and you can use it. If you use the phantom power and your microphone drains the battery a little bit higher, like a Schoeps or something which has around 200 milliamperes, so then your running time goes down from 5 hours maybe to 3.5. If we talk about battery lifetime, if you use standard alkaline, like this Sony Stamina, it will give you 5 hours of running time with 10 milliwatt. And we will show later that 10 milliwatt in digital is the same like 50 milliwatt in analog. But anyway, it gives you up to 5 hours running time. If you use the nickel metal hybrid rechargeable one, in this case, these are the Analu Pro with 2450 milliamperes. It gives you over 8 hours running time, so 8 hours before battery low warning came up. So with rechargeable one, it runs better or longer than with standard batteries, but 5 hours is always possible. Yeah, plug-on, that's the DWTB-01. And coming to the handheld, which is the DWM-02 digital wireless microphone version 2, which comes in the box like this one, which has also some USB cables here inside. It has these microphone holder for your stand, and yeah, of course it's really good. So looks like this, very simple. You can take it out and plug it in again in a very easy way. It fits very good. So this is a nice tool for you on stage, and comes also with 10 different colorings like this one, and the colorings are here on the bottom of the transmitter. Just push, pull left and pull right, and then you can change the coloring. The idea of this mechanism is that if you have a nervous artist on stage and he's playing around, it will not lose the ring if he is playing around. You have really to push it and to turn it in 2 ways before you can change it. So the DWM-02, let's take the box away. The DWM-02 has no knob outside, no display, nothing is visible from outside. Everything is inside. Just turn it around 90 degrees and then it's open. and shows you the same display like we have on the P01 and the B01, and has the same knobs like set, plus, minus, and the on-off switch. And of course here we have two batteries inside. Let's change this to the other ones. Switch it on. It's a very simple way to do it. The plus is here on the bottom. Take it in, push it in, take the other one, job done, and you will see it switch on. Yeah. What we have done is we have here a small rubber. This is necessary because if you're using different batteries have different sizes. So if you don't have this rubber, then you shake your handheld and you get a noise from the moving batteries inside. That's why we have this rubber here inside, and if you push it, then the battery comes out and you can change it. So that's the DWM-02. Before we have a look on the software or on the menu, let's look on the different capsules you can use. So the thread and the size is a standard industry size, what we say. It is more or less 100% compatible with the Shure mount. So every Shure compatible capsule can be mounted direct as an SM58, KSM9, whatever you like to use. Or every Shure compatible microphone can be mounted directly, like an Earthworks or an Heil, or in this case it is a DPA with a Shure mount. So job done, and it works well. I like the DPA. Let me show you why. Because this microphone gives you a fantastic sound quality, and what you can do with the DPA, you can change the capsule in the capsule. So this is the 4018, which is the hypercardioid capsule, but you can also mount very easily an Omni one or a wide cardioid. And of course there are two foam grills inside, so there is no pop noise coming from this capsule. That's why I like the DPA SL1. The negative point, let's say a little bit on this capsule, is very heavy as metal. So the handheld included battery is lighter than the capsule himself. Yeah, but metal sounds better than aluminium. I don't know why, but we can ask some microphone development guys for this about this. But my experience is that capsules with metal or out metal capsules with made in metal are better in audio quality than capsules made in aluminium. So that is the Shure compatible mount. Of course, all Sony capsules have the same mount, so you can use it with your Shure microphone if you like, or you can use the Shure capsules on the Sony microphone. And of course, if you want to use some other capsules, we have adapters. This is an adapter for Sennheiser microphones made for the 2000 and for the 9000 series. Yeah, it's made from a German company named Ambient, or Ambient, like this is the HHS or HSS adapter from Ambient. It's a company in Munich, and then you can use your favorite Sennheiser 2000 or 9000 series capsule. In this case is the 835, a dynamic capsule. Sounds for me a little bit like an SM57, sorry. Yeah, but nice to use, look nice, sounds well and works well. If you have 5000 series capsules in your warehouse, then you can use this adapter, which is the adapter for Neumann's or Sennheiser 5000 series capsules. So overall, I've counted over the web that there are more than 50 different capsules available, which you can directly mount on the Sony transmitter, and sounds very well. DWM-02, the handheld transmitter, by the way, if I switch it on, that's the last point, is that maybe you can see it. There is a small green LED here in the middle. You can see it, and if it's green, then the transmitter is switched on, and if it's blinking, then it shows low battery. But you can see all this information on your display and on your software. That's the 3 transmitters we have. DWT body pack, DWTP is the plug-on, on DWM it's the microphone. In the next episode we will have a deeper look on the receiver, and then we will also have a deeper look on the menus, and I will show you what you can change on the transmitters, which features the transmitters have. Thanks for watching.